looking to bring the heat after successfully going on to close that out in their favor.
Like we all expected,
right?
And this is the one map they were able to at least beat VP on back at Kato, right? That's something. Can history repeat itself?
If you were going to beat VP on any map, Hugo, what map would it be?
Train, I guess.
Train?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, if Hugo can do it, can Astralis? Them's the questions we got to ask. Out goes Zip into the open. Jame going to take the head off a device to open up this round. Ooh. There's a bit of damage back in response. It brings Jame down low with the Glock. Trying to get into the bomb site now. Zip's looking to get the bomb planted. Doing it all. The man to do the damage and the man to plant the bomb. But now he's trapped, so he's also a dead man is what he is. Blave. It's a little bit ugly. Dupree's ramping all the way through B. They're playing a real long game here, our Astralis. But Yakindar's heard it. All this flanking might be for nothing as Yakindar holds for it. Low HP on some of these players, but they're on the bomb. They're sticking it, and it's the VP locking the pistol. Only losing, but one man.
I love that as well from Kickit and Jame. They're both on the bomb train, and Kickit's like blocking Jame in, who's low. He's actually covered by his teammate. And like Yakindar makes the call, yeah, okay, one guy's flanking, I've got him. That means you're basically 2-on-1 if Buster sticks the bomb. It's a perfect situation for VP. And yeah, nice little retake to start off. CT side, feeling good. Astralis' map pick. And VP finding their first. Look at the buy as well. We've got Augs, we've got M4s. For Astralis, they're going to buy in a little bit. Nothing too heavy. Not that second round AK drop. Just some Deegs, etc. I'm waiting for the third round buy. Already getting pushed up. Like, VP's results maybe haven't been perfect on this map recently, but I think the pedigree of teams they've played has to be taken into account, like losing to Gambit, Astralis, and Na'Vi, the last 3 games on Train. Pretty fair losses, I'd say. All close games. But generally, man, this team has been terrifying on this map. If we look back, Sanji eats some grenades. 2 of them stalled out as well, not even at the same time. You think you're safe after 1, and another just comes in flying. So good damage done. Will Astralis be able to get into the pop dog, or will this just be an Ivy wrap into a B play? Bomb is looking at the ramp, but only 1 smoke on Magis to get everything done. They still haven't been seen on Ivy. Buster, did he miss that timing? Yakindar's going to smoke it off. And so that will slow this play inevitably down for another 15 seconds. Sanji's left pop at least, so no longer a dead man, because this drop would probably make him so. He's actually at the back of the site. 2 on B for VP. With a round going this slowly, it makes sense, but Astralis gearing up for an A split.
Yeah, but you got to get past Buster. Oh, they don't get past Buster. Round's cancelled. Go home, Astralis. Look at this, Yakindar dropping the bomb.
Ooh.
Played with a nice little tippity tap, but he still gets wrecked by Kicker on that peak. And so now we have the VP conversion, 2-0. Everyone's feeling happy right now. Everyone. Hugo, what's the happiest you've ever felt?
I don't know how I can answer that question, Harry.
You don't have like an immediate top 5 you can just rail off?
Okay, would I be able to throw that question back at you and you'd have a quick answer?
That's very personal. How dare you ask me something like that?
Nice escape. Good one, yeah. Man, you a fool, Harry. And nobody's going to tell me different.
Happiest day of my life was when I got picked up by Dignitas.
Like, off the street or onto their shoulders?
No, man, in the team.
Oh, because they have Harry.
Well, they did, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not you, different guy.
Yeah, getting my memories mixed up, maybe.
Actually, way cooler guy than you, Harry.
All right. No need for that. Look at this in Maine, Dupree. All right, Dupree, we see you. We get it. It was your birthday yesterday. Big birthday, boy. From yesterday, not today.
Thanks,
would
Harry.
be the day prior to now. Was the day
Everyone gets
of
how
Dupree's
days work, Harry. Everyone gets how days work.
24 hours ago.
Yeah, got it. Thank you. We'll keep that in mind. 5 on 4. Astralis. Ready to take this A site. Sanji not waiting. Ooh.
Oh, big Sanji.
Big Sanji.
Big
Knife out.
Miss Sanji. Here he is. Oh, back now. down the ladder. Bye-bye. Sanji's out of there. Little jump scare. Little bit of a whoop. And then back down through the ladder.
That's interesting because he saw the bomb going B on the back of. Oh no, yeah, it's been handed back over. They're leaving now. Ooh, so this is kind of a weird round now. And VP, who were leaning B, now have read that Astralis know that VP are going to be leaning B, so they've lent A.
Wow.
It's quite the mind game indeed. And here come Astralis, the Danes, rushing into that A site. Buster smoked off, spamming, trying to hit anything. 15 seconds, they drop the bomb. Kick a massive kill. Sanji on the flank, he can do it all. He can do it right now, and he's done it. 2, the bomb getting planted, but still, VP set up for the retake round, and Glaive barely gets off the bomb before he gets spammed through the smoke. Where can he find safety in this site? There is almost nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, and Buster's going to close it. Massive wrap from Sanji. To see him come up on the pop dog flank, get all that info, and then come in on another flank in the A bomb site. Lots of work done by this guy. VP find another.
That's the thing. I think, you know, there's a lot of components that have talking points with MVP, right? Like, you've got, like, Jaime and his style and his AWPing. You've got your Kindar and his ability to, like, create space for the team. But Sanji, I think, is such a unique individual in terms of, you know, like, when we look at this guy, and he gets his fair share of the limelight because he's very, very good at what he does in this team. Like, the way that he operates, the fact that he's, like, a dedicated SMG player when times are tough, like, he is a very, very unique guy to have on your team.
Yeah, and you feel like, you know, being that kind of player and having to play those awful roles and having to play the bad guns and dropping orbs to Jaime would actually, like, you know, impact your performance quite a lot. But no, he holds his own at this level, and he doesn't look like he struggles. Even now, starting strong, finding a flash kill to Glaive. Ivy is taken. That's a bit of a danger. The smoke is down, but they've got their eyes on it as it fades, and Buster does deal with Magisk. Sanji gets out of dodge and calls for a bit of help. That he gets from Yakinda. Grenade should be perfect. Lovely stuff. Device dunked, and Zip got up the ladder, leaving his teammate like a lamb to the slaughter. And probably not for much result. 1 on 5, 6 HP, Tech 9. Looking like a 4-0 for VP.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, so now we have the 4-0, right? Reinvestment finally going to come through for Astralis. She got the AWP on device. She got that big green gun in his hands. I don't think his is green. Do you know what skin he uses, Hugo?
Nope.
And you call yourself a caster, my word. Haven't you heard Conor Gervin, man? He knows every skin of every pro player.
Imagine caring about pixels.
He would sit here and he would say, well, I'll have you know that actually Device uses the Slim Jim knife and the zebra gloves with the nude AWP skin.
Well, I gotta say, I don't even know this AWP skin, so look at me. But honestly, better things to care about. Like that kill. dupreeh again, just holding main and getting fed. 2 rounds now where Astralis have been given the opener. In such a similar sense. Sanji back up to his usual tricks on the ladder. Not flanking yet, but watching for anyone to peek or jump across, right? Go for a spot. Molly can come in. Astralis just kind of had to respect it. They don't want it to force them out into the A site. They want to go on their turf, on their terms. So they wait patiently. Magisk got an Ivy lurk, but Buster's been pretty good at dealing with these players coming up. Ivy so far. Jay missed shot. Gonna back up. Sanji clearing the halls, but they're about to realize it's all A. There's the bomb. Sanji can come back down if he doesn't want to go on the big flank, and that he does, but it will take time, and so VP need to hold strong in the site.
Oh, dupreeh. Ridding us of Buster. Kicker's crumbled as well. James still in the bomb site. And Sanji on another wrap. Where's he going? He's going to Ivy. This is a big wrap. This is a big wrap.
Supreme crunch wrap.
Yeah, look at this, man.
It's got lettuce,
He's got the crunch wrap supreme. My, oh my.
It's got chicken.
Sanji. Ooh, no way is he going to hit them with this. The crunch wrap supreme. It's coming in. Ooh.
Or is it a save? It's a save, Harry.
It's a save.
Oh, man, if he went main, he could have killed Device posted with the AWP who had his back turned. Like, yeah, maybe a winnable round if he tries to flank it. And they had the money to lose the players here and still rebuy. So I actually would have really liked to see that. I think, you know, they're probably planning to go for it as Sanji's coming in on that wrap. But him going to Ivy, yeah, that's, well, that's when they give it up. That's a shame. That is a real shame. It felt like there was potential in that round. If that was always going to be the call, if they lost their A players, Sanji could have just come back down the ladder and helped on A. Does get an exit of very little value at this point. Astralis find their first, and they keep 3 alive while they do it. What's in your favorite rap?
In my favorite rap?
Yeah.
Oh man, don't even get me started on that, right? So first we need like some big beats, right? That's the first step. Then you need some tight lyrics, right? To bring the rap together.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe like a, I don't know where I'm going with this.
I like what you're doing.
Yeah. There's a little bit of sriracha in
words
there.
are crazy, aren't they? You can do anything with them.
Yeah, you
Throw them
can.
at walls. See what sticks.
Now, I think we should do like a CSGO RuPaul crossover. Miss Vanjie and Miss Sanji playing CS together.
That's a reference that no one, including myself, will get.
But any RuPaul fans out there, they'll appreciate it. Look at this.
All 3 of them.
That's insulted. Not true either. Look at this kicker. Tumble down. And Device is in with another. Oh dear. Sanji blinded, but still good for the kill. We're getting a lot out of Sanji. Can he go further? Can he go harder than any man's ever gotten before? And he goes with the AK. Getting close. Sanji, ooh, real close now. So close. Look at him. There he is. Deals with Glaber, 3-on-3. Buster's moving in to help out. There's a smoke on the bomb, and Sanji, oh, he's big, he's hard, he's sticking it in the smoke, and right there, he puts an end to it. The round hits a climax, and VP are on to 5.
Oh, Harry, calm down. Take a breather. Wipe the slate clean. Double molly for Astralis. That was their game plan. That's how Sanji wins a round. He just sticks it in the smoke, and their Molotovs do nothing. Astralis were all back in the box halls, waiting on util, but it comes in so early into that B bomb site that VP just have so many grenades left up. Sanji showing us a great game right now. Forget the fact that he doesn't flank and commit into that 2-on-4. He's still keeping it up, locking in pop, retaking that B bomb site, causing chaos for Astralis. 5-1 right now. A pause coming through. Dear, oh dear. Getting a great game out of VP here on Train, learning from what happened back at Katowice. But again, Inferno, 8-1 to VP at one point. How did that go? Not well. So
are we going to get it again?
No, I'm just saying you can, you know, never let your foot off the gas. You can never think it's over. And in the same vein, you know, if you're pugging back at home and you're down 8-1, don't give up, don't surrender, don't give in. That's exactly what they would want.
Like the lyrics say, don't give up, don't give in. You know? Yeah, that's exactly what they say. If you've been watching the Pro League, you'll know those are the lyrics. Oh, Device takes one of the tippy toes. And now Dupree taking up his position back here in main. Oh, he sees the shadow. Oh. Dupree, shadow spotter, but suddenly Yakinda goes from being a shadow to a man right up in his face. Sanji trying to hold on to the pop dog, and Glaive gets overwhelmed as well. Yakinda is on a spree. 3-on-5 for Astralis, and things are getting scary again.
Oh, Magist walking the smoke. It's all you can really do at this point, but it's a bait thrown by Jane. Buster holding it. He never rotated out. And Sanji might rotate in, or up rather. The ladder, his dominion right now, and he's taking a peek, and he'll get punished. Can't really blame him for that one. The amount of times that he's gotten away with that. But you know Astralis is going to keep their eyes on it for the rest of the half right now. And it feels like a save unless VP give kills here to Astralis. Device is so low, he's holding spawn. If VP chase any more and maybe Astralis get a pick, they'll be tempted to group B, but like no reason for VP to even move here. Play your timings, make sure you're near enough the bomb site that you can deny a plant, and otherwise you're all fine and dandy. And this might come through for Device, right? Buster pushing Ivy, but it would be too late in the round. 20 seconds, Device is back in spawn. So even then, Buster won't give it. 6-1, great game out of VP right now.
I mean, with rounds like this, how can you not be excited? That's what I'm wanting to know. 6-1, man. Virtus.pro, blessed with good starts, but Astralis, they've always had strong finishes. We need to see them really do anything right about now. Just show some kinds of life. I feel like we're like, you know, we're poking Astralis with a stick, saying, is it dead? You know, like we need to see a little bit more right now, because thus far VP are just running away with this. This is Astralis' map pick. This is one that they've been able to beat them on in the past, and right now they're getting it handed to them. Inferno started much the same way. All it took was that one little break in the momentum, and Astralis were able to find their way in the dark.
It's getting pretty bright for Glaive right now. He's sat in a Molotov. Yakinda on the sandwich. Legs will get spotted ahead of time if Yakinda goes, but he is in no hurry, and Glaive is tucked as well. It's a battle of patience, and whoever cracks first might just be on the chopping block, throwing grenades. They don't know about Glaive. Oh, dear. Yakinda going up and over. Glaive not looking at it. James lines up collateral and he gets killed after one device. How does he get that trade while getting legged at the same time? That's opened up a path to B. Zip dropping, or faking it rather, and it's quite a predicament for Astralis, because while they could have taken that time to get into the site, now VP is set up. A bit of patience for Astralis has gone a long way to allow rotations into this B bomb site, and Astralis are trying to regain lost ground back in spawn. Device looking for a pick. 3 players here, 1 leaving. They are going B. It would just be a late affair as they try and hope the VP rotate out, but they're actually rotating in. Kicker's pushed up.
Oh, no!
And Zip, fiddling with nades, is dead as well. Device does trade. Kicker gone, but they've got to go back and get the bomb, and VP again shuffle back to this B site play. In the midst of the madness, Magiska's found a timing, but there's only 20 seconds to do this. And with the pot being held, Buster was on it. Now he's left, knowing a timing could have been missed. And in fact, it has. Device is also out and about in that A site. Can they really get a bomb plant? Buster should be here to deny it. Molly in the connector. Plant coming through. Nothing Buster can do, but Device can't win the round. And Sanji spams him under the train. 7-1 for VP. And even when they're out of position, they're so quick to rotate back in. What a crazy play from Kicker in a 4-on-3 to walk up the ramp, to commit to B, and to get all of that info. We see Sanji make some audacious plays. Kicker's turn to shine.
And shine he will, man. Hits the perfect timing and just uproots that entire round. Oh, and of course, Sanji, 11-2. I just love what we're getting out of this guy. Sanji. Come on, man. This is Astralis. Give them a chance. Let them put on a show for the people. Just out here ruining it. 7-1. No signs of slowing down. No signs of stopping. Not looking to give away the big lead like they did back on Inferno.
We did say no signs of slowing down at 8-1.
Hugo, to quote the smartest man I know, nothing could possibly go wrong.
Are you quoting yourself?
I am quoting myself.
Okay, well. That's worth noting. Oh, baby. James not going to get given anything in main. It's a push on Ivy instead. Yakinda gets an opener. Dupree goes back to look for it, but it's scary. You don't want to dig that hole deeper versus the scoped or kicker. What on earth is that? He gets spammed to 4, and he runs and shoots and takes it through the smoke. Glaive does find a timing out B. It's been calmed. The orb spotted it. Kicker's backed up. And on the ladder, James getting tagged to 10. That's just despicable. This round makes no sense. It's running and shooting. What is this? 3-on-5. And Astralis, they have some control. They have some deep real estate. The Kicker's holding for it. And Glaive does clear that position. Bomb planted. James back from the spawn. Flash from his teammate. Not gone well for him. James still not given anything, peeks back in and dies. This 3-on-5 flipped on its head, and a trade yet again. It's a trade from Glaive onto his teammate. Bit of a mess, but it might still work out.
Yeah, you know, Glaive, it's fine. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you as long as they win the round. And Device gets that kill, so now Astralis are looking to do exactly that. Buster knocked out of the round. Not in with a chance. Astralis, they've got 2.
Ooh.
But at what cost? Glaive, the only man to try and live here. Buster is just being relentless with the money, taking it all away. And Glavey Poo, no, he takes the knife out. And Buster was ready and waiting for him, even saving the AWP. Now Astralis get a second. Back on Inferno, Hugo.
Yeah.
You gotta remember Inferno just as well as I do.
Not that long ago.
It was a start much akin to this.
Really?
And Astralis, you know, they finally broke the streak, and we were saying, all right, little streak break, that's fine. And then they went on to make that half really competitive.
Then what?
Then they went on to win the entire damn map.
No.
So you don't want to have a repeat of that happen again if you're VP.
Well, that's something to keep in mind. Something to stay ahead of. That's a ridiculous 3-on-5. Glaive even tries to make it harder for themselves. He even tries to give VP a chance. He kills his teammate. And even that does not stop Astralis from finding a round. VP still in a great position, but money's starting to drip. Same case for Astralis. Flashing in, Glaive a little pop. There it goes, Jane blinded. Oh, he does hit the shot, legging device. Kicker burns him out with a Molotov. He knows one player's got a pass, and Dupree is very deep. Kicker deals with him. He knows he had that isolated 1v1 right there, and now the rotates through Con do a lot of damage, but to no avail, no kill. Kicker still hasn't shifted, and maybe he should have, because Magis gets a clear, and Sanji finishes the job alongside Jane, mowing down Astralis in the ramp where they stand, and that B play not as good as the last time around. VP they're just so on it with rotates, man. They're just playing off of that first contact, and then they just throw everyone at it. And right now that seems to be working wonders. We're not seeing any sort of fakes out of Astralis. That gun round doesn't have the utility as it comes down to the 1v1. And this one's lacking even more.
All right, Hugo, you get to join one team. Gambit or VP? Who are you picking?
Am I replacing a player or am I a sixth man?
Sixth man. You're like the Bubsky of this team.
I don't speak Russian.
That's fine, you won't be playing.
Oh, okay, well, why am I on the team?
You're just hanging out. And like, if they ever need you, they'll call you.
Yeah, let's get on VP then, come on.
Go VP?
Yeah,
nice.
woo.
Go VP. All right, 3 players outside of the B bomb site. Oh, but Jane not missing a beat. And Kicker going to deal with the ramp flank. There it is. 9-2. Virtus.pro still in the lead.
Thank you, Harry. We'll be here all day.
Oh, man. I'm really... Like... Maybe the reason why this still feels odd to me is like because of what we witnessed back on Inferno, right? With like the big lead turning sour. And so my head keeps telling me that like, yeah, Astralis, surely they're going to bounce back and do something, right? But this is a really impressive CT half out of Virtus.pro. They've been on it. Sorry, Hugo, go on.
I was going to say, what you're saying is nothing could possibly go wrong at this moment.
Nothing, actually, at this moment in particular, nothing could possibly go wrong. Little run boost for device. Now, nothing's wrong yet. It's all under control. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Astralis, players outside of B, still with this IV aggression, but they're actually backing out of it. Coming back to rejoin the rest of the gang. Is it just another B play? It certainly feels like it. Just a bit more delayed, right? And it has meant that a 4th player has rotated around over here towards A. But look at Virtus.pro now. They're getting aggressive. Sanji's looking to take main. And so he's going to get this information that, like, main's looking clear. He just has a peek in. Jane now is freed up to rotate back towards the B site. You've still got this double hold here to contest with if you're Astralis. It's not going to be easy, especially not with James just battening down the hatches with this AWP. Pretty passive hold as well. And Molotovs and nades still on Kicker to really, like, kind of divide these players as they push in, get some free damage as well. Here comes the B play for Astralis. That Molotov out in the hands of Kicker. He drops it at the ramp to try slow down the push, but it's only good for one. No. There's James dropping the bomb upper. Now suddenly for Device, he could be in a world of hurt. He needs to get this bomb. He's got to be the man to retrieve it. Trying to run up on the railings. While this is going on, Magis gets aggressive and he cuts down 2 on his path in through the front. Sanji might just save here in the 1v3, and so Astralis, the B play, with just enough time left, works wonders.
Yeah, saving for no reason other than money at this point, but that's that could have been a double flank if Magis didn't get those 2 kills. Don't think Astralis were ready for a 2nd player in the back line. Really nice round out of Magis. So someone needed to make a play. Someone needed to be heroic there with Device focused on getting the bomb. James still in the site. Could have gone out of control very quickly. But a hero play made and the bomb saved, as was the round for Astralis. Sanji just saves very little. Has to gets his 2nd death. Has been surviving everything. And 3 rounds for Astralis. So building in, slow and steady wins a race. I'm never going to count them out of pulling a comeback in this game. But it's certainly not looking as easy as that previous map, right? Glaive 2 and 12 as well. At least when he was, struggling back on Inferno, back at B, he was putting up assists, he was doing damage, he was going through the motions with the utility. Right now having a slow start on the T side, and no one really picking up the pieces. Other than that 2K from Magis, everyone's kind of at the same score. Oh, right out May, like to change a pace here. Dupree going very quick as well. They don't know how deep he's got, and they can consider it, but they won't know till it's already too late. Sanji don't. Jame in the sight, flashed off. They've really been wrecking him with utility in these last couple of rounds, even towards B, getting quad flashed in the previous. Plant can come through. Jame has to respect it. Just running through smokes, lost in the source. And it might even be a save here for VP. They're so pushed out of the site. They have no money. Zip throwing himself up the ladder and just missing that timing onto Kicker, who sits in spawn above T main. So Astralis already, they know it's done. They know it's a save, and they're already hunting. But they haven't got a lot of money either, right? Like, the danger of hunting here is if you lose players and then you rebuy, you'll have no spare money, and all it takes is VP to win 1 round off of these safe guns, and boom, you're back to the drawing board, you're back to pistols. So after losing 1, you want to lose no more. Keeping 4 alive, keeping a bit of cash for later, and the chance at a 9-6 isn't so bad after all.
Surely, though, we then have another Astralis recovery after a dominant start from Virtus.pro.
Surely not.
That's what we could have unfolding right before our very eyes. Being assembled like a piece of flat pack furniture. I feel like that had almost like a, is it Brian Cox vibe, the astrophysicist?
Yeah, no, I get that, yeah.
There are millions of stars. Oh, look at this. Down through ramp they go. Dupree. Oh, gets one to the leg from Jane. This all trying to deny the B play, but they've already lost Yakinda. Oh, Jane. They're up close. They're getting closer. Kick out with 1, and now the 3-on-3. Zip's trying to get the trade, and he will get that locked in, but James still here, still fighting, and still taking heads out of the round. Device is very, very low, and put in the grave by Buster. The double AWPs maybe about to deliver. You got to get past Zip, the man who always refuses to die, trying to navigate this 1v2, but up above, James strikes him down. Virtus.pro come in with the retake, and they make it look way too easy. Jame with 3, the hat trick. 10 on the board for Virtus.pro. Really threw myself into the old Virtus.pro, didn't I?
Yeah.
But they reached double digits.
They deserve it, Harry. They need your...
My most horrific sound at Virtus.
Oh, there is a T in the...
Nah, mate, it's V-I-R-U-S, but with a apostrophe. Or
Astralis.
Astralis.
It doesn't work as well there.
Virtus.pro.
It's like when you say vitality.
Viality.
Viality. Competitive.
Competitive.
What even is T? You're a Brit, you should know, Harry.
Well, here's the T. 10-4 right now. Little pausey-warsy called in by Astralis.
Yes, Din-Dins. Tucking in to a treat that is this best-of-3 series. That might have 3 maps on it if Astralis get 11 forward. Like, gives you a bit of room to work with, but does almost require a pistol or one of those force buys or ecos to be won early to flip the money in your favor. Waiting to gun rounds could be their undoing. Can they find 5? Because right now, VP are not giving an inch. They're not budging for Astralis. This double orb looks deadly. Buster's barely dead.
How many inches would you give VP, though, Hugo? Strong 6 or 7, I reckon.
Yeah, the full foot.
The full 9 yards. Here it is. Device in main with the orb. Sitting in the molly. He dies to the Molotov. But he takes one to the grave with him. Device might have thrown his life away, but it was at the cost of Yakinda.
Ooh, hot player. Yeah, they don't check it. That's a bit of a worry. Oh, how does he do it, man? How does he get both kills? Plus the molly kill, by the way. He burned out Device. Sanji's finally dead. Glaive gets him out of the pop dog. Kicker. He's pushed upper. Glaive's going to go back to check it. Is he ready for Kicker this close? Hiding on the corner. Kicker gets the kill, and VP just keep building, and then some. Magisk going back for the bomb. 1-on-2. This is a really good opportunity for Magisk. He's been the one star shining bright in this map for Astralis. And those blue hands, they got to be made of diamonds right now. He's got to be going right to the moon in this 1v2. VP giving him all the room in the world. He can just plant the bomb. They won't even know. But time is ticking away as Kicker gets closer to the connector. He slows down, or speeds up his rotate, rather. Magisk. When you're given room like this, you often use it to flank. I don't know if he'll be tempted to just plant with so little information as to where these players are. So he's going to try and catch them in con. Oh, Kicker ready and waiting here. He's not going to expect this close peek. But if Magisk doesn't check left, he's a dead man. Half checks it, goes back in, and he can't win the fight. Kicker closes the round, and the half of that, 11-4 for VP, taking names and trying to take us to a third map. Let's see if they can get there.
I'm a dad, you're the song. I'm a fire, I'm making hits from my home. I'm a tag, big bro. Baby, no money, just baby, no stone. Spend. My bad. Are you surprised? Call me
Hey Future Pros, this flash will aid in pushing out of T-Connector. It will also flash off any AWP posted on T-Con from Connector. First of all, whack yourself into this corner. Aim anywhere inside of the highlight section, then throw the flash.
You gonna call me crazy?
Stand up, you've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out. Stand up, you've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out. Keep holding on, show him how to make your miracle. Stand up, you've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you back out. Keep holding on, show him how to make your miracle. First thing you notice, you feel a bit excited. You see a purple butterfly is flying by. A little tension in your jaw, let your teeth shine. Put on your blue dress, it fits just fine. You go to
Woo-wee, Virtus.pro, 11-4, feeling good, looking fine. And in the lead at halftime, Hugo Byron
Hi.
on the mic.
Yes. Thanks for having me. Long-time listener, first-time caller. VP 11-4, Zippy Whippy with the Julie Woolies. You're a big fan of that, Harry.
Zippy whippy.
You like the dualies.
I like the dualies. I like Zipniks. It's a double positive. And double positives, they might be negative for Virtus.pro, as Zip is getting aggro with his dually woolies. Look at him go. 2 guns. Better than 1 gun, some say. Let's see.
They try to aggress, but they hear the steps and they back up. Look at VP just holding this Hall's default, like tempting, baiting Astralis into this push. Double push on Ivy as well. Yikinda, a lot to do. No one to help him do it. Oh, and he doesn't even get a shot off. Only 1. Magisk with that kill. Feels good for Astralis as Zip's going to spot the B presence. Calling for a bit of help. Rotation's already coming on through. Util getting lined up. We have the lane smokes coming down. Molly on the head. Kicker finding new ways to throw grenades. Trampling his teammates while he does. Here's Zip spamming left, right. Good night. There's 1. Oh, he's doubled down with the dualies. They are doing something, and that's better than nothing, but only good for 2. And the trades are in. Buster trying to cover the plot.
Oh, look at this aggro.
Dropping as Glaive runs them down. Dupree helps out, and it's Astralis finding the pistol.
Where was Big Dupree? Where was he when he gets that kill? He's like, I thought it had to be Glaive to make contact with both of them, but he helps out massively with that little free oneer. Astralis get themselves the pistol. And baby, there's no money for Virtus.pro. They're just going to take a little deeg buy, I imagine. Look to bring the rifles out in the next. Look at James, right? A little bit of cash in that bank account. He's saving for an AWP. Probably going to get one dropped over by Sanji, because Sanji's nice like that. Every team needs a Sanji.
And every Sanji needs a team, so adopt one today. Every year, thousands of Sanjis
Every
down.
year, thousands.
You okay, Harry?
Oh, that's such a... Hugo, that's it. You're onto something there. You're onto something there. Write that down. Someone write that down.
Support players are high in supply. Astralis just waiting right now. VP full pistols. Just going back and forth. Getting their steps in, you know? They got a stepometer, they got a quota to hit.
Is that what they're called? Stepometers?
I don't know what they're called. I don't need a device to tell me how many steps I've done.
All right.
I count them in my head like a normal person.
You count them.
I'm up to 12 today.
1, 2, 3. I mumble every single count. And I pace all the time.
Yeah,
so it's just constantly counting.
Oh.
Look at James. Look at James.
How's he done this?
He's getting his steps in, lad. Look at him go. All the way through. All the way through. Will he? Oh, James, it's like he knows. Oh, James, it's like he knows. He's threaded a needle. He's made it past the defense. They don't know. Oh, James. He could ruin their day. There's one dead, but oh, the comp players dodged him. James with the damage. And they do get device out of COD. The bomb now going down in B. The alarm bells are ringing for Astralis. Woo, woo. Here they come on for the retake. They're dealing with the pistols. They're navigating it well. They still got to flush out James, and they do deal with him. Over at ramp is Kicker throwing into the 1v3. Down out into ramp he goes, and Dupree gets the better of him. Jay makes that round a lot closer than it ever should have been, but it's still the retake landing for Astralis.
My goodness, what an attempt from James. Just getting behind the back line and doing so much. That's great for VP. They got a bomb plant around that really didn't feel like they would have much chance to do so with limited weaponry and no utility. And so a bomb plant will make this buy just that little bit better. Nice damage from James. Some of the stuff he gets away with, can't tell you how. 11-6. And don't count Astralis out of a comeback. That would be foolish. Back on this CT side, armed well a VP now. Now. Back to B.
Cross.
Indeed.
Yes, back to B. Would appear to be the aim of the game here. Virtus.pro in the upper tunnels, and now Zip calling for rotations. Device going to move around. Three players up in the rafters looking to make their presence known. They dive into the site. Ooh, Zip gets the info. He gets the spot. Device is trying to peek, but nothing presenting itself yet. VP have hidden themselves. They've remained elusive to these crosshairs. It's a 5-on-5 retake. You never normally see these. You never normally get these. Astralis, desperate for the opening kill. Nothing has presented itself yet. There's smokes down. VP are just hiding. They're forcing the fights out of Astralis. And with the peak that clean from Kicker and Jame, yeah, it's a save. Hate to break it to you, Astralis fans, but Virtus.pro, they're on to 12.
Oh my goodness, Yakinda's on top. And yeah, that's a really good call for VP. Just the fact that they tuck and they don't give anything away. They're looking into walls. And the first peek comes through off of Astralis' flash, right? They flash to clear oil, to clear those lanes. And as it comes in, because VP are looking at the walls anyway, it doesn't affect them. And they peek together off of Astralis' utility. So really nice timing for them. They strike when Astralis are least expecting it. And yeah, I've never seen a round like play out like that. Like usually you see someone get up close to Con, they'll get cleared first. Maybe a flank will come through, but no, Astralis just full safe rotate and they get reamed out by that really safe post plant for VP. That one hurts. And now we have a bit of a buy for Astralis. Device saving for an orb. Everyone else committed. Yakinda does a good bit of damage on that cross. I like the deep molly. It forces him into the corner and they actually... Oh, what on earth? They grenade him well, and they were about to finish the job with Glaive running in with a flashbang, but Yakinda blinded, takes him down. Should never happen. Even dodges more utility. Yakinda made of sterner stuff, 5-on-3, and this force for Astralis that felt necessary to keep them in this map, it's getting slipped by the wayside.
Magisk is just getting bypassed. Device holding, but there's only so much you can hold when Sanji's on the other side. Zip will come in with the trade. Don't go down, Pop. Jame won't. And so the B site is free. Call it a free B. Zip. Oh, he's in with one. Maybe it's not so free. Maybe it's not. Oh, but maybe it is. These are the questions. These are the things that we don't know the answer to. Look at Jame. This is a real goblin tier position. Real goblin. Jame is a little green man. A goblin, as he's known. Lives up in the caves of this B bomb site, stealing all the loot. And so if anyone did try to go up Pop, Jame had them dead to rights. Regardless, 13-6 in favor of Virtus.pro. This B site giving them a lot of love. And so they're giving it right back. Astralis can feel this second map slipping away from them bit by bit. You know, it's not like Inferno where they're keeping it competitive. They're keeping it close. Like a horse, I say nay. Right now, Virtus.pro up in the lead and not letting it slip.
Yeah, and making so sure that that is the case, they even call out a timeout. First one used, right? Not felt hard pressed, not felt stressed in this map in the slightest. And so why not make everything just that little bit better, that little bit easier? And yeah, we're certainly seeing disappointed faces on Astralis for now, right? This is not what they had in mind. After pulling a massive comeback in the first map, they couldn't quite get it in the second. There's still time, there's still room to move for the Danes, but the scoreboard doesn't tell a pretty picture, neither does the money for Astralis. Everything is pointing against them in this second map. Vertigo feels more and more likely by the second, and VP trying to make it so this round should be fairly free. Only 2 guns here for Astralis, saved on. VP going fast, Buster's right out main. He's the only one committed.
Oh my, how is he still alive? Buster was like hanging out. His rear end just poking over to Ivy, but Magisk getting aggressive instead. Takes the fight early, doesn't let Sanji take it on his terms. And so instead, Magisk is the one dictating the flow of that B fight. Or the Ivy fight. B site, that's where VP are right now, all right? They throw some flashes. They look to move in. Dupree's
Oh!
Deagle, though, not messing around. And he's in with the double. Oh, VP are in trouble. It's just Buster left. 1v4, they might burst his bubble. The bomb dropped at the bottom of ramp. And Buster, tall order on his plate. Minute left on the clock. He has plenty of time. That's the one thing high in supply. Buster doesn't want to die. Repositions, keeps an eye. Or a pop guy. Might just be the save. Not the high-flying round we were hoping for, but he's just going to look to get out of here with the AK.
Yeah, money isn't perfect, right? Like, he's got cash to fall back on, but you'll see his teammates aren't exactly as well funded. So sadly, the right call to make. Astralis is going to look to grab guns at the end of the round, are themselves better. That's a huge round to win, though. Like, that keeps Astralis above water. It should have been 14-6 with Astralis's, final buy round to go flawless, to win 10 in a row. Not undoable, but now a little bit easier. A little bit of the pressure taken off as they win it one round early. Dupree, devastating Deagle work. And okay, all right, maybe, just maybe, there's a chance.
Why would you say that, Hugo?
Buster's still not dying. I feel like that's half the reason he saves. He's got 4 deaths with 21 rounds deep. How has he done it?
Yeah, man, Buster's having like a pretty mass effect on the game right now. He's a real elusive man. They can't track him down. And this is probably his favorite map on the Citadel. Dupree holding on to Pop. Oh, Dupree.
Uh-oh.
Just you, me, and Dupree, baby. Holding on to Pop right now. The nade tickles him. There it is, little tickle. Another one. Yeah, little tickle. But Dupree's still holding, still waiting. Patient man is Dupree. Birthday yesterday. Ooh, catches your Kinder. Lining up that Molotov. Man advantage taken. Astralis, they mean business. 5-on-4. Pop control denied. Virtus.pro.
Oh, dear.
Are they ready for the big nades? Team 1 nades going in. Buster tagged low by it. More tickles for Dupree.
He ain't laughing, though. Stern-faced as ever. Astralis, 5-on-4 in a round that would put VP's economy in tatters, so they know of its importance. Leaning 2B right now. VP sending Jame back to main, the bomb going towards the halls. Looks like an A split. But can Jame get anything done from this position? Oh, head spotted, looks up, missed shot. Jame back in with a second. Dupree doesn't let him have it. Wow, peeking into Jame with an orb in that position. Dupree's got some balls, but he does get it done. And now a desperate B play with Sanji on an Ivy look. He doesn't have much room to work. He's got to quickly move as that smoke's down. Nice entry from Kicker. Sanji gone to the orb. Device watching the back line, and now VP can get that bomb planted.
Yeah, if this is Astralis, this is a round you don't want to let slip by. This is a 4-on-2 that you need to convert. Kicker has gone aggressive and gotten into connector. Gotta be careful or else he'll wreck you. That's the old saying. Kicker looking to do good. Looking to put in some work. Kicker playing the trigger discipline, not peeking early. And Buster getting even more room in the sight. Now Kicker can strike late on this Conrap. They don't know about him. That kill is free, but it's anything but. Device turns on a dime. It's going to be very, very close. Do Astralis have it? 8 on the board. And maybe this comeback is possible after all. Device with the 180 to save the day. If he didn't land that, the round was lost.
Yeah, that's again one more bullet. If he had to pull out his up, if anything went any other way, if Kicker crashed, he might have won that round, but not in that fashion, not with that whiff. Such an incredible flank and such an awful miss. Device. This guy doesn't know when to quit. 13-8, that should never be Astralis' round. But what an attempt from VP, considering they were 2 men down anyway. Buster puts in some heavy lifting to even get that into a clutchable scenario. But he does eventually die. And so things aren't the same as they were in that first half for VP. Not quite as free and easy, not quite as light and breezy. Dupree's back to main with a vengeance. Kinder's holding for the push with the Deagle. It's only pistols here for VP, taking it nice and slow, but Magisk is now AWPing as well. Money starting to build for Astralis. The faith is there. Run boost for the Ivy player, Magisk, smoking it. Here's Dupree, finally getting what he wanted. Yakinda feeding the beast, and now a little bit more. Kicker, his time to throw himself into the fray, but Molotov comes down, and Ivy's still smoked, so VP are not in a hurry.
Oh, Dupree, keep holding it. Oh, Dupree looks away from main. Now they flash through the smoke for Kicker, but Dupree, oh, never let that slip his mind. He's good for the kill. Kicker dead. The pistol's getting whittled down by Astralis. They're carving a path to round number 9, and it's looking good for them to get there. Glaive and Magisk have got a dirty little crossfire. Disgusted, even. Disgusted. Look at this, Magisk. Not even needed yet. Oh, Sanji, don't go around that corner. Ooh. James trying to get the bomb planted in B, and oh no! Realizing it just too late, Zip drops off at the worst possible timing, so the bomb plant is at least in. That's all VP were hoping for in this round, and they were able to get it. Yeah. You take those.
You definitely do. That's a nice nice bit of bonus money. It wouldn't have, you know, mattered if they didn't get it, rather. They still had the cash, but or utility alongside the AWP for James, etc. And more chances for VP. They've had plenty of opportunity to close this map. We had a similar case back in the last. And look how that went. Astralis don't even want to try Vertigo. They want a quick day. Man, if they manage to pull not a comeback just once, but twice, that would be unbelievable. VP, though, not looking to make it happen. Quick pause again, as they had on their last rifle round. That was a round they actually managed to lose to the Deagles of Dupree, to the pistols with saved guns for Astralis. So where are they going from here on out? Astralis' utility has really just been holding VP back from getting any real estate in previous rounds, right? Can't get up Ivy. Dupree cordoning them out of main. Pop has been a place of high contention all game long, with Sanji pushing it on CT side, and VP not really taking it much in this T half either. Double AWP is still here. Magisk is still running that Ivy. Zip solo B. And Yakinda forced out of main by the Molotov. He's got to go in. The flash is good at least. Dupree blinded, and Yakinda gets back into main safe with 20 points of health. VP, now they can just group B. Yeah, that's exactly the call. They're in a really good position. Astralis have read it. They've moved players over, but VP are grouping into what will be a 5-on-2 into that B bomb site. Ivy lurk smoke to keep Astralis' attention on A, and then they go with the flashbang, pushing a player off. Zip above the train, almost mows down 2. Magisk trades, keeping this round intact for Astralis, but can they win the retake?
Look at Yakinda, low on HP, right? Having to come in on a big flank, trying to play late into this round to take advantage of this low HP. He's coming in on a con wrap, so the longer these two players in the site can buy time, the better. The more Yakinda can play into this. Here he is with the con wrap, and Device is brought to his knees. Magisk and Glaive full send. In they go for the retake. Oh. Buster up close, not able to get it. No, they're on the bomb. Magisk is sticking it. James got to get him off the bomb. Oh, the no-scope. It's the leg, but the defuse is in with just enough time to spare.
What? They don't even
and they don't get Glaive either.
He was 5 health.
10 on the board for Astralis. VP, they don't want to let another one-sided game slip through their fingers, but bit by bit, Astralis are closing the gap.
Oh, I love the call for Astralis, right? When they realize the flank's coming in, they don't waste time trying to go back and deal with it and wait for Yakinda to play. And that's important because Yakinda knows the bomb isn't for con. So as soon as he gets Device, he runs back and he goes up Pop Dog to come and join his team, right? In that time, James has to stop a defuse, and Astralis just run in, the whiff spray, I think it was from Kicker, and then Astralis just get on the bomb. There's nothing VP can do. It's only James there. He hits the leg. If it was a little bit higher, it would have been VP's round. Instead, it's Astralis still standing strong. How do they make this game look winnable? I don't know. It feels like these rounds are crafted for VP. But Astralis mining their way back in. 10, on this CT side. And more money for VP, more bomb plants, more loss bonus. They've got it all, except the rounds that they so desperately need. Double orb back again. Device trying to take names. Yikinda, he's been so good at getting these opening kills out of T-Main, but not making any heroic plays just yet. It's the open.
Oh, no.
Double surprise Glaive. He wasn't ready for that fight. And oh, Yikinda's doubled up as well. He's taking another. Device does kill Jame, getting the revenge towards Pop. But they run through the smoke and Zip mows them down with a double. I don't know what's going on. This round looks so good, and now it's flipped on its head.
Device holding on to A. The bomb's going back, right, with Buster on his back in towards main, looking to join up with Yikinda. Magisk is pushing Ivy, could hit the timing to deal with Yikinda leaving. Oh, it's going to be close. I think he's got it, and there it is, Magisk with the kill. It's all onto Buster now, 1v3. Down through ramp, no noise made yet, or at least not noise that's been heard by the B player, but it has been heard by Device in Pop. He should be cognizant in combing this across. The rotation is in for Magisk. They know that it's B. They've heard the footsteps. Device is rapping as well, adding insult to injury, and there it is, Astralis up to 11.
That was a 5-on-3. That was Jame and Yikinda.
Did you see the kill that Device got? That was, that was the spam in through Pop.
Oh, I missed that.
He orcs them. Yeah, that's what we were just showing on the little. That's brutal. Oh, Device, big man with a big gun.
Oh, Jame wasn't even still, and Poppy went up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that one you can't account for, right? That one you can't decipher. But otherwise, how do Astralis still pull that back from such a deficit? Zip with a B melt as they run through that smoke. Definitely felt like a decision VP will come to regret. And round by round, kill by kill.
Not again, Virtus.pro. Not again, VP.
I mean, it was one thing when it was 8-1 and Astralis pulled back the half, and then there was a super competitive second half where you were just trading rounds back and forth. Like, that wasn't where VP had a big lead and they're ready to close. Like, this was that situation. This was like 13-6. This is VP ready to get this game done. And Astralis will not let go.
Yeah, man. Ooh, missed opportunity, and Yikinda with the opener. Dupree reclaims a lost man and gets that trade. Now fighting in Pop. They don't give him a lot of room. He's double mollied. That's going to bring him down low. Device is also tagged, hanging in the balance now for Astralis. Two low players, but they've got the read. They've got all three over towards this B site with a lone player at A and Dupree. Right place. Oh, here comes the push. Zip's got to hold on. He's going to be good for a double. And with only one to his name, you needed that AWP Device to find something. With that kill not coming in, maybe VP have finally broke the mold. A 2. Nice. Oh, now 1v3 retake on the cards for Dupree. And it will just be a save out of him. Virtus.pro up to 14, finally stopping this streak of Astralis on the back of a B play.
Yeah, they learn from their mistakes, right? No one down the ramp, they're just flooding up there. And Jame providing all the overwatch, all the cover in the world with that AWP. Dupree with exits that will not really play into this all too much, right? It's still good damage as VP don't have like a big bank of money, something that Astralis can capitalize on, but they're more so focused on getting their own gun out of this round. And yeah, Magisk, even though he comes B early, he only came to drop a smoke on the ramp and then he ran back. So actually, while it was a triple B for a second, as VP are flooding out here, when Zip's getting this, Magisk was actually not in the position to help either. So he swings back in, Jame gets a double from the same position. And here we go. VP finally break the curse, break this streak of Astralis. Felt too good to be true, and maybe it was. 14-11. Sanji, he's got a spawn and he's taking it as well. He's running right out main, looking at the ground to dodge the flashes from above. Sanji at E-box. Magisk will find an opener, killing Buster, but they might think that was the guy out of main. They might not know that Sanji is here all along. Glaive, not dead again first, surely. No, he gets the kill. It comes at a cost, down to 5, but he will live to tell the tale. 5-on-3, and now a desperate bust into B.
Oh, spotted by Zip. But it's only info gain. They want to get this kill. Kicker complicating matters with that. There is this player pushed up. That we're looking at Dupree. Kicker seeming aware of this. How? Kicker, huge brain. Oh, and Dupree shot in the back. It's not even a B play, by the way. The bomb's coming out. Ivy into an empty A site, and Kicker is just taking them all down with him. Only Glaive left at B, and he will get the trade, delivering a 2-on-2 back to Astralis, but Glaive, low HP from earlier on. The pressure is really on Magisk here. Has to create a lot of space with this AWP in the retake. James scoped up on his position. Has Kicker done enough to put 15 on the board for VP?
They're doubled up.
Magisk moving in, and yeah, man, with them playing together, they can trade this kill. Magisk is going to be hard pressed to get them both. Glaive's taken a long time. It's planted for Pop. They're not reading that it's a green train play. They're going to get swung. Magisk, there's the first. Oh, Magisk with the double. And Astralis are up to 12. He's saved them, the hero, to keep the dream going.
Magisk's like, nah, Glaive, I'm mollying you. You're not playing this round. This is all me, baby. Yeah, no, like you said, they had no idea that was the setup. They molly Pop. They think it's a Pop plant. They don't know where VP have gone to, and how does James not trade that kill with the AWP? That's the exact reason for the setup there for VP to peek off each other, but he gives just enough time for Magisk to ready up with a second shot. And I want to see that. Flick back for Magisk, and he's even ready for James as well. Absolute dirt. And the sigh of relief.
That's the Magisk. That's the Magisk we know and we love him some more because he's gotten another opener.
Oh my goodness.
Magisk is unchained.
This is unbelievable. This game should be over.
Zip waiting upper, looking to keep it going, looking to keep Astralis trucking on. VP a man down, quite a man to lose as well. James out of the equation. The nades going back in. Find good damage. They do get one player down Pop while all this is going on. Magisk getting antsy. Rotates to B. That's because Device has pushed in Ivy. He hasn't seen nor heard anything. But on that swing, he gets the info early. We might see a player come back from this B site now. I would love to see it.
Yeah, I can't blame Astralis for gambling in these B stacks. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Oh, no.
Device was considering smoking his way out. I feel like he could have done that just to keep the 5-on-4, but he was feeling it. He was confident. He wanted the fight, and that's what's undone the advantage for Astralis. And yet, so many of these rounds have ended B, so I'm not surprised to see those early stacks. But with that kill gone, Magisk comes back, and there's no one on Ivy, so his attention is on a dead angle, although he doesn't know. VP splitting 2 Pop, 2 main. Still a chance for Astralis. 25 on the clock. Time is on their side. Magisk misses those timings as they get out on the left side, and now the smoke comes down. Glaive goes above in heaven. They're still waiting in main, boys. There's 20 seconds. You gotta go. Magisk can drop the bomb to win the round right here, right now. There's one. Oh, Magisk going back in for a double. Buster trades. That's allowed the plant. Kicker providing cover. Dupree too far away, and 15 found from VP as Dupree has to save.
Yeah, no option to play this one. Shame, man. Magisk doing so much. And you are left wondering, like, how different would that round have been?
If Device
had Device gone with it. I mean, even then, right, you say about smoking, he was actually out of there. Like, he kind of chose to throw himself back into that engagement. Obviously, last thing you're expecting is Sanji to land a 1-bullet headshot to wreck you. But still, you know, it gives them a way in, whittles down the man. Astralis get a little bit worried at that point in time. If you remember, they start preemptively rotating B. They don't really know what's going on. And so it throws the entire setup into disarray. Virtus.pro up to 15. All right, now this is really getting interesting. It's overtime or bust. A third map on the horizon, and Virtus.pro want to get us there.
Yeah, this is where VP, I dare I say,
oh no,
should just close the map, right? Astralis are pro.
Of course, there it is. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
But for real, like, you know, they've had opportunities, but this is their best one yet. Astralis' comeback was forged off the back of that 2 AK or 2 rifle save with the Deagles on B winning the round. This one, similar purchase, a little bit more in fact, but against 15 with no AWP, and it's been a double AWP to get them here in so many of these rounds. Device and Magisk. That's nowhere in sight. We got a scout on Magisk. Sanji just keeping his attention on Ivy. Dupree takes main for a moment, but the deep molly makes him stay or leave, you know. Commit or go. So he gets out. and waits for it to fade. Sanji leaves from Ivy after going there early. Didn't see any aggression this time around, and dupreeh still has a main. So this again leads you to want to stack B if you're Astralis. With so much real estate, with so little noise and progress on A, you can't help but hope for a B play. But they don't want to be burned again by the triple rotate, so they leave 2 here. It has been their undoing, as you said. Glaive can pop flank. How long will they stay holding this backline? James going to molly it. That forces Glaive out at least. You don't want to stay in when that molly's coming. You can get nade stacked, you can get dropped on, you can get double mollied. Here's that rotate, here's that third man. Astralis have read it, but can they hit the shots?
This is it, right? This decides everything, and you need to whittle down this offensive as it comes in. They're spilling out through ramp. They're arriving at upper. Device can't pick an angle to watch, so he's spammed. Device peeks out with a double, and now VP are in trouble. They feel it. They feel that this could slip away. Yakindar out in the open is still fighting to his very last breath, while Buster up above tries to do even more damage. The bomb plant not denied, and low HP on Yakindar. He's finished off by Zip. The defuse is in for Astralis, and they're on to 13. Now 2 away from a potential overtime.
Why did I even speak, man?
Yeah, well, what could possibly go wrong, we pondered.
I feel like, you know, it does look fairly, like, I'm not surprised Astralis are reading these rounds. They're fairly predictable.
Now we're over to Hugo with what did go wrong.
The triple B certainly helped, didn't it, right? Sanji spams Device on the spools. He tags him. I guess he doesn't hear the tag, but there's a lot going on. There's communication as well. And then Device just swings and kills 2. Like, that's unlucky for a VP as well. Device, pretty happy with that one. Yeah,
Device,
sure,
that's one of the cooler cows we've had of just him going,
yeah, all right. Okay, sure. And yeah, like again, if VP get a pick and then things go quiet for like 40 seconds and you have team aim, like it's no surprise that VP are going to B execute. No matter how good your B execute is, you know, if Astralis have so many players there, it's no surprise to them. Fast out main for James. It's pistols here. VP playing for broke, playing for round 30. OT or bust for Astralis. James gets back to safety. Didn't want to die first.
Oh, little hops! Little hops, man! Buster the rabbit out through ramp. Oh, now Kiket's in with the big deagle. All right, bomb now planted. Not nice, not easy, not clean. Yakindar up in the face of Astralis, trying to take names, trying to take players out of the round. Will get dropped by dupreeh. Now look at James. Look at James on this wrap round. He could end this entire thing right here, right now. Oh, James, 3 kills right in front of him. The spray is messy, and he runs out of ammo. Device turns on a dime again to keep Astralis in it. 14 to 15. It's close, and it couldn't get any closer. We're heading into round number 30. Is this all for nothing, Astralis? Is this all to send us to a third? Or are we getting an overtime here on Train out of the Danes yet?
We deserve it, don't we? We've gone through all of this. The full comeback for Astralis. For them to fall here could hurt. But my, oh my, what a game we've got, regardless of the outcome. The flick back for Device. He's had
to do that a couple of times now, man. Like
180, man.
Every time they plant B, I'm killing a guy behind us. Story of his life. Double AWP in. Device and Magisk back on them. Jane with his. Oh, the pressure is on Virtus.pro. They want to put a stop to this right now. They don't want overtime. They want to lock in a third map.
Reminder, 13-6 was the scoreline that VP once possessed in this T side. And
run boost. Ooh. Ooh. Man, you were hoping that could have been something. Magisk is just playing it safe. You're dead on, Hugo. This was hugely in favor of Virtus.pro. And it's another nail biter. It's another one coming down to the wire.
Yeah, and this time they put the AWP on B as well. Device, first time we've seen him play close ramp. That allows you to not have to stack this bomb site while you have the info. dupreeh's been so good at getting main, and he's back again with another opener. Yakindar dead in the corner, and dupreeh doesn't go down lightly. He stays in spot, holding on to T-Con. Magisk covering with the AWP. Device looking for this pick, and he's got a tag, gets pushed off. dupreeh with another kill, and it's happening.
OT on the horizon. And there's never much love when we go OT. Sanji could even get caught rotating away. At the very, very least, Dupree has got this information. He has calmed. Guys, get in B, lock it down, get us to overtime. The dink to James is in. And now the B play looking to come through. 3 players here for Astralis. They're just hiding. They're not giving you this fight that you're so desperately hoping for. They're looking to take it all away. And they might be able to do it. They drop the bomb, and there it is. Overtime, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting run back again. Oh, train's continuing in just a minute. Don't you dare, and I mean it, don't you dare go anywhere.
To get to a third map, I just think it's everything you could possibly want here. The bell is ringing, certainly ringing for Astralis right here. 1 versus 4, and he's gonna get a headshot.
Over. Device is even here to help out, and now they give it the respect to get back to the car. Device reads it, burning alive, and the collateral in the flames. From the beaches of Aarhus to the tall buildings of Copenhagen, you can hear them. You can hear the Danes all calling out for this comeback. Oh, man, 15-15 from a 13-6 in favor of Virtus.pro. Yeah. This is in the context as well, in the same series where they were up 8-1 back on Inferno, and then that slipped away from them. Well, now we're in overtime. This is even closer than Inferno. Actually, forget about Inferno. Never even happened. We're focused on the right here, right now. Virtus.pro trying to do good on a promise of getting us to Vertigo.
Oh, but the CT side has been devastating for Astralis, so why would they let go now? The money's there, the double AWP continues, and will dupreeh go back to taking main, dishing out death. Glaive certainly looks like it, moving up close towards a sandwich. We have the AWP on Ivy. Double AWP, in fact. Device and Magisk here. Now, that's just mean. That's not fair. James is at least going to try and even the playing field, but the run boost misses and he hits the wall, goes back for a second chance. And Magisk is holding this cross. Device is covered. Oh, James, does he know? Has he seen? He doesn't want to give up this kill. Device tucks in behind the server. This is a weird AWP round. 3 of them in the same position right now. And no one will give up anything. Smoke down for Astralis. Solo B right now. Playing very safe is Zip. We've seen varieties of B plays for Astralis, right? From Device close AWPing the ramp to triple and sometimes even quad Bs. Magisk almost hits that smoke shot. VP haven't moved off of Ivy. They've often done that, right? Faked it out with Sanji and gone back to spawn late. That's not the case. Waiting for a main take. dupreeh's not gifted them that yet, but he isn't the pop dog, and that's something Kicker's going to have to deal with on his own. He's got no support and no nades to get him there. VP are taking Ivy, and Astralis have gambled B yet again. Can't blame them, but it's not the right call in this round. Sanji runs through the Ivy smoke, and now he's in the back line.
Yeah, they don't. Oh, look at dupreeh. Look at dupreeh. Oh. Kicker. Also looking at dupreeh, and a missed shot out of Device. Uh-oh, the A site. Can you feel the pressure? Can you feel it mounting? Oh, it's about to get a little bit uncomfortable in A, especially with Sanji coming through this smoke. They don't know about him. They don't know he's here. Oh, Sanji. Oh, he gets the kill stolen, but it's... Oh, there it is for Sanji. 16 on the board for Virtus.pro. Like we all expected.
Yeah, that was like the best round we've seen out of VP all game. Like really, really decisive. They clearly had a talk in that break. Like the things they were focusing on was, okay, let's stop dying in main. Yakinda can be so good at finding openers, but in this map, he has just been getting picked by dupreeh in different ways, a different aggression from Astralis. So this time they hold out main, they take it with 20 seconds. The Ivy wrap is perfect. They know they found so many flanks on B plays that they can get Sanji into the spawn, and so they do. Yakinda gets out into Olaf, finally taking a bit more real estate. With that smoke down, he's got cover. And he won't remain there forever. He's hoping to see if dupreeh again goes back for more. Yakinda sees one atop the train, doesn't want to give up that pick. VP grouping B right now early. Just a bit of early pressure on that A site, and then they go quiet. Don't think we'll see the triple B here for Astralis. In fact, we only see one. Zip on his lonesome. Might be calling for help soon enough. Sanji on the Ivy lurk yet again. Does not have a smoke to get it done, but one can be thrown over from that A site or from above the pop dog. Glaive and dupreeh. Now it's double trouble here for Yakinda. And it's been quite the task for him to even get through the first man. dupreeh tucking in the corner. Glaive providing some cover, smoke down at 50 seconds. VP, no strangers to late time, and Magisk finding Sanji on that lurk. It's gone. Now you've really got a group B. The bomb is in halls. You still got 2 players fighting for main. They're going to have to leave. Yakinda, if he runs, that gets heard, and now Astralis is starting to piece it together, moving an AWP over to the B bomb site, and 30 seconds, VP got to go.
Zip has to hold on. The flash is good, forces him back. They drop down and about to provide themselves into the crosshair. Oh, he missed the timing. Glaive, oh, going to combine with Zip, and they do deal with Kicker. Glaive's up close. The bomb plant still comes in with just enough time left as James given an opportunity now to play around it. The molly goes out right away, not wasting any time there, but now he's throwing into a very, very rough clutch. 1v4, AWP in hand. James got to do the impossible, and the nades are still coming in, finding damage now off the angle, and there's an AWP scoped up on him, so there he is. Device rails him out of the round, and Astralis tie us up at 16-16, only losing 1 man in that round.
Yeah, B has seemed like no contest. Like it's been a while since we've seen VP manage to win a B round. I think the last one was that 5-on-5 retake where VP didn't give any kills over. If you recall it, they tucked oil, they tucked yellow, they got so much room, but that was only because Astralis were playing passive. Ever since that round, we've seen players in the site, Zip and Glaive with the crossfire, and the AWPs as well coming on rotate. So, you know, VP have never been given as much room as they were in that round, and Astralis haven't made that mistake again. Yakinda again, using his smoke on what would be an Olaf Molotov. It's getting hot and heavy indeed, grouping B early. Desperate times for Virtus.pro. Some very swift smokes being lined up by Sanji. Pop flank available for Dupree, but has been punished before. Smokes and flashes into the B site again. They're just flooding out upper. Zip and Glaive trying to get real estate back, pushing through the smoke.
Oh, dear.
But Yakinda finally finds the first inside of B. Jame follows up, and now it's trouble for Astralis.
Yeah, 3 on 5. Oh, this isn't feeling so squeaky. This isn't feeling so clean. Magis creeping in with the Deagle. Ooh, it's Device to put the first man in the dirt. Now Magisk up close, far closer than VP are even considering. Magisk. Ooh, there's a bit of damage, but the smoke has just saved his life in the site. Device now dead as well, and Dupree to follow. Such a shame that that smoke comes in. Magisk had the time and he had the round in the palm of his hands.
Yeah.
And it's all snatched away. Virtus.pro now in the lead in overtime, 17-16.
Now, cast your mind back about an hour ago. Do you remember that T side for Astralis? It was pretty poor. It was 4 rounds in regulation.
4 rounds.
Worrying stuff. Obviously, the money is now here, and then the momentum as well. But VP hold the lead, and they need 2. My goodness, might they have done it? Or might they be doing it more so? A long way away from that point, but Kick it spotting B, jumping smokes. Zip sees him. There's some info, but Zip's the only player spotted at B. The rest are crawling through the halls, and Astralis just look to full execute into the B site. Sanji on a pop flank that no one is watching for. If he comes up the ladder, he can completely outmaneuver Astralis. They're going right down. They're running through a smoke. Kicker drops a molly on the site. Dupree's up and past it, just trying to get Kicker out of the round. Missed shot. Oh, Kicker's dead to Zip instead. Dupree taking space, but doesn't want to give kills away. Will stay oil for now. Yakinda's found his way back in, but 2 men down our VP. It's a repeat of the previous round with different names in play.
Naughty.
Sanji does get a trade, but is it really doable for VP?
Not looking good, is it? I mean, you may as well give it a go, right? Money ain't a concern. Oh, but you are just 1 man after all, Buster, so who am I to judge? There's the first, and ooh, Buster. Don't want to feed him a little. Oh, there we go, Device. 17-17. Oh, dear. This is crunch time. Got the AWP back out for Virtus.pro. Jame bringing it to the table.
I wonder if we see Buster join him. No. Fair enough. A lot of retakes in this game.
That man. James' disciples in this final meal. Sat down, ready to go. An almost biblical scene here as we head into the final few rounds of this first OT. Glaive, look at the pace on this man. Ooh, out through main. Very aware of this potential challenge. Sanji gives him that info, a little jiggle, little wiggle, and lives to tell the tale, running back into the site. There's a good response from the nade, doing damage to Dupree and Glaive, and so they leave Olaf. They've pulled rotations over. Actually, I say that, they haven't at all. I'm lying to you. Jame is still at B. Waiting con side, never even fell for this little bit of aggression that Astralis showed early on over towards the A site. Still flashes to feign an A play. But it is this B site, and Jame, oh, the timing, oh, Magisk roasting alive, loses the bomb in the site. Yakinda's up through pop, now he's in the back, and they're all freaking out. There's Device to get the better of him. Oh, Dupree's down in B, and everyone else is still stuck upper, but Dupree's delivering on this forward offensive. Jame with the AWP looking for a heaven peak, strikes Device off the tally. Dupree is still holding close to oil. They're all around him. They're pushing up. Buster gets aggro. Buster gets in their face. Glaive's going to trade it. It falls to Jame. Will it be VP winning a 1v2 to reach map point? Or is it Astralis stealing it away? A missed shot. Jame back in again. Doesn't want to go in a 3rd time, surely. Half the time ticked off this bomb, Jame. Oh, there's the peak, and Glaive's gonna nail the shot. 18-17, Astralis. They managed 4 rounds on their T side. Now they're in with, and that was in regulation. Now they're in with 2 in a row. They needed all 3 if they wanted to get this over the line, and they could potentially do it.
From 13-6, the back-to-back comebacks in this series. VP, they may have had their number at Katowice. But a new day, a new Astralis, and a new face being shown in this series. They're feeling it. They're ready to go. Fast flashes out A, and I've never seen so many B hits in a map of Train. Just going back to it again and again. Buster finally AWPing. About time. The double AWP is what got Magisk and Device into so many rounds, so to see the same on VP is no surprise. Device getting boosted above the smoke. No kills being given. But at least the opportunity is there. If Buster swings, he is a dead man. Astralis a slow default to start this round. And always so tense when you're this deep into a game. VP know their entire afternoon could be over if they fall here, but it's not going to start strong for Astralis. Buster with a kill. Knows there's a second player there as well. The smoke is dropped by Magisk. And everything goes quiet.
Yeah, I mean, the Astralis utility is bare. Like, they've got nothing. So that's something for Virtus.pro, right? Combine that with the fact that they've got this... Look, Glaive?
Oh my
Glaive?
goodness. No one's
Free
seen
running.
it.
Free running in through C. Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know about Glaive. No one's been watching our man's Glaive, and now he might get away with something absolutely despicable. In with the first, suddenly the A site hold is thrown into chaos. Everyone's playing dodge Glaive, and they're doing a damn good job right now. This wrap hasn't found as much as you were hoping for. Buster does get caught from the second Ivy player. Still waiting in pop. RVP, they deny that bomb crossing. 10 seconds, trying to get the double OT locked in. Kicker does it by dropping the bomb. And for Magis, there's just not enough time. He needs both kills. And even though he gets the first, just by hiding, Kicker sends us to another overtime.
Wow.
18 all. And we run it back again. Oh, Lordy. We're in for a long day, but a fun day.
Yes. I can't believe Kicker gets that flank off. The timing was immaculate. Yakinda drops the bomb first. And with all of that, starting with a kill for VP, Glaive still finds the gap in a 4-on-5, and that gives so much room. Buster picks another in main. It felt like it was Astralis on a platter. But that bomb slattered, and 18-all. Time, more so the undoing of VP. Rare to see Astralis lack it. But that's the slow starting default coming back to haunt you. Something you couldn't have prophesized. And it will continue to be slow.
Prophecies, hauntings, ghouls, goblins, we've got it all.
Double overtimes, B hits, then more B hits, then even some more B hits. That seems like what Astralis want once again. Magisk has thrown all his utility over that A site early. VP haven't fallen for it. Still with numbers here, still looking into main and pop. Sanji smokes the Molotov. I love this setup as well, because when you come down the ramp here for Astralis, the last place you're looking is at Kickert's position, who is your first and only contact into this B site. James has his back covered, you know he does. And Kickert's going to re-aggress. There's a gap in that smoke. It's going to favor Dupree if Kicker goes in. So he's got to be careful not to feed Astralis here. Pop, flash into Pop Dog. Sanji pushed back, and Glaive dropping off into his sight with a kill. There's the push into the smoke, and it doesn't work for Kicker as expected. Jame now, only man here. Astralis are coming in with numbers and 25 seconds to do it.
Jame, these are the spots he often thrives in, but with that shot missing, he is dead in the water. Up close, Glaive is just running the guns in connector. Does give the kill away. Still not worried yet, but you certainly could become worried, right? State of mind's not fixed as things are changing on the fly, and I don't like the way these variables are looking at me. Dupree and Device suddenly in a 2-on-2. Device decides enough is enough, but he takes matters back into his own hands. There's a wrap as well. Yakinda sniffing it out, somehow aware, but Device is quick and clean. 19 for Astralis.
Yeah, the amount of situations he uses his deagle over the AWP, you love it. You admire it so much, and he always gets away with those kills. Think back to even that retake where he 180s onto Kicker. Probably wouldn't have done that with the AWP, but the Deag very fast in the right hands. And that was a near 2v5 that Astralis probably weren't planning to throw away, but taking a lot of gunfights, feeling confidence, and it almost bites them back. Nonetheless, though, still in this one. Bomb back in spawn. That's something someone's got to retrieve. Probably Glaive. And they have Pop as well. Only for a moment. Device with an opening kill on Ivy. That's a huge start. Finding Buster. Now Sanji's drawn over.
Device lately has been like in this mode where if given enough time to get going, if given enough time to pick up speed, he enters like steamrolling mode. And I would love to see him get back to that. Even tweeted about it, saying, you know, sometimes you just feel the flow. You just feel like you're in that flow state of mind. Well, you're going to need it out of him now, because Kicker and Jame have both come in with a killer piece. Device and Glaive left up in this one. The AWP Device back here in main, and he's good for the kill to Sanji. Now the Deeg's out for Device. Glaive still holding Pop. The barrel! The barrel betrays Kicker. Yakindar's rotated in towards Ivy. Could hit the timing onto Device. He's getting deep within the site. Yakindar looks away for now. Oh, it all hangs in the balance. This A-bomb site still has Astralis players in it. Jame is waiting at B, seeing if that's where this play is looking to come in. They're seeing if Device can accomplish anything from this position. Doesn't see anything, and that's because Yakindar's wrapped all the way through Ivy. This is very, very weird. The bomb, if it goes A, you know, you still get a plant here, if the timing's good.
He's got to go now, though.
Yeah, Yakindar is coming.
The timing is here. 20 seconds. Yakindar can drop it before it makes it there. He's got to pick up the pace, though. Device crossing.
Oh, no, Device.
Won't see him. Yakindar doesn't get the info either. Oh, he finally does. Device, missed shot, bomb planted. Yakindar cleans up Glaive, who doesn't react to the shot so close. Device now Deeg out, and he's got to do it on his own. 1v2, spamming, takes the first. Jame, Kit, Smoke on the bomb. Device forced forward. Jame with a stick, he's on it, and Device needs to find that fatal shot. He can't. He's not even falling for it. And Jame just sticks the defuse. Oh my goodness. Device never saw it coming. I thought surely something would happen there. A knife pull, a deagle spam, but he didn't want to give it away. He called the bluff. And the house always wins. 19 apiece.
Yeah, man. The old gods used to say pros don't fake. And that's a lesson you learn the hard way.
Yeah, sucks for Kick It as well. The barrel of the AUG gives away his position in Pop Dog. Looking up through the smoke after he's mollied in. It's a trap laid by Astralis. He had to hide in the smoke. Nice shot for Jame again. Good on the opener. Finding Zip. Sandwich smoke down. They're going to use it to get into this A site. Even Pop smoke. That's how scared Astralis are of more presence being taken. Oh, Buster follows up. It's all on these orbs right now. VP looking again for a clean CT side. Device, he is out. Players in heaven, very safe position. Spots him on top of the train, and Device does eat a dink. There's players out from Con as well. Everyone is here but Kicker. It's a full setup for VP. Astralis have to muscle their way through, but blocked at the door. Sanji kills Majiskin. 2 on 5. Surely undoable.
Yeah, you'd imagine so. Device, well, he has dealt with the first man, is brought down low, and an IVP could come in with 2 players here. No one's looking at Ivy. I'm getting scared. Luckily enough, both players dodged the Ivy position. They can get a bomb plant here.
Got this flank from Sanji as well. Will he commit?
Glaive needs to get on it, though. The longer he waits, the more time VP have to set up, and he's not to know this. He's trying to play for info. Doesn't want to drop the bomb and give away this round, so Glaive really needs to get it planted. Device spots one at Old Bomb. He gets that info at least. Now looking Ivy side. Buster flying. Oh, Glaive with the trade and a 1v3 on the plate. He knows about the second man coming in Ivy side. Wasn't the AWP that just removed his teammate that he kills, so now he's repositioned, but he's about to get triple peak. This is a really, really rough spot for Glaive, and he's just looked away at the wrong time. Jame will trade it. VP up to 20. Astralis on 19. 22 is the magic number that we're looking for. So once again, Astralis needs to go flawless. VP only need the double.
Very well played round for VP, right? They just concede that A site, drawn out at CT, and James jump spotting. Plus Kicker jumping to bait for Buster on that orb. It forces Device's hand. And like you said, Astralis are playing for anything. They were just stopping in the bomb site. It's what made VP doubt themselves, as Astralis had so much control, but no kills. Just sat in the middle of the map, waiting and being given nothing. Like VP, you got to give them some credit, right? It may hurt that they haven't closed out this series. They've had ample opportunity to do so. But the fact that they've remained composed and even into double overtime have taken the lead right back, they're not letting it set them off. They're not getting worried, always looking calm and collected to VP. We talk about the Danes being robots, but these guys on the VP side showing no emotion. Just devotion to win and 2 to do it on the T side. Back to B, maybe. It worked so well in regulation. Oh, I like this.
All right, Astralis trying something different right away with the aggression at B. This is a decision that either makes or breaks this overtime. Oh, it might break it. Might break it. Oh, Glaive. Oh, Glavey. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. On the other side of the smoke, the double. It's so close, but he falls. And Gravity, the master of us all. Man down for Astralis. VP.
Okay.
Oh, they can taste it. They can taste Vertigo. It's a nice little sweet flavor. Really does well on the saltier side of the palate as well. You can almost feel that third map now if you're VP. You just don't want to throw this away. Device and Magis still with this double orb. Run boost for Jame. VP not going B in spite of getting the 2 kills there. It has at least forced Magis to take this position. Dupree's pushed up in main. He's the one man that can make this scary. I'm looking at him and Device. It's Dupree and Device, right? Yeah. It's quite the duo to go running into. Before. I've heard of these guys.
Yeah. But the worry is because you're only 2 A, you can see them watching their backline as well. Device in the right time, and he gets the leg shot. Dupree finishes the job. The spray mows down to Jame with a missed shot. Dupree goes back in for more, and it could be the undoing, as now it's up to Device, who gets picked by the AWP of Jame, and it's on Magisk. Deagle out, doing his best Device impression, but can he pick up the clutch to keep Astralis in?
Magis pressures on. He's won this 1v2 before. They're getting the bomb down. He can't deny it in time. He spots the Pop player, knows there's one in the site as well. But with the bomb planted for Pop, Magis needs a kill, and he needs it fast. He needs to put pressure on Jame in the Pop Dog while the Molly is down. Oh, he's crossed with the Molotov. Now fighting at E-Box. The Magisk isn't aware. Magis should be dead. Gets into the bomb train. Is he ready for the E-Box position? No. Taps, and James in with the peak. Virtus.pro up to map points. 21-19, and Astralis, they now need 2 to lock in a 3rd overtime. They have to do it again. They just keep getting asked to make these comebacks happen.
Jame really is the savior of CIS, right? This guy, the ghoul to not peek at all as well. He could have, like, his teammates on the site calling for help. James like, nah, man, you're on your own. I'm winning the round. I'm here for the bomb and nothing else. Magisk was never ready for him to be out. And here we go. VP have guaranteed 3 overtimes at worst case scenario. But why play more rounds when you can just open up the 3rd map? 1 round and 2 chances. Double AWP for Astralis. It's treated them very well indeed. Dupree, he's just been all over aggression on the CT side, be it pop flanks, be it main takes, be it mow downs. But right now, Molly didn't pop. He can't commit to a flank. VP are taking those hauls. Nice grenade over the top. Does a lot of damage, but VP are not in the mood to commit just yet. You'll see that bomb is back in spawn. Dupree needs this kill if they give it to him. They still have Molly's grenades to force him out. Another HE lands well, but you can do all the early damage you want. It's about closing those kills. And Dupree very close to being killed if Kicker drops that Molotov in. Everyone getting nervous. Sanji lines up a smoke, then thinks better. Pulls out his gun in case of a mid-round push. It has happened. Astralis have been taking Ivy. Not today. No one moving. Everyone waiting.
Yeah, VP don't even start arriving till that 30-second mark. And even then, they're throwing all this util A. The bomb's going B. Sanji wrecked by the smoke. Still 2 B players for Astralis. Device in with the first. Oh, and another Device. Looking good. Zip gonna drop the bomb at ramp. And for Yakinda, he's all alone in the 1v5. Whee! Into the Pop Dog. And then in the round, Astralis up to 20. 1 away from a triple overtime bonanza extravaganza in the server. Oh, we're looking forward to it. Are we going to get 3 overtimes? Who needs a 3rd map when you play 3 maps of Counter-Strike in the 2nd?
And I think there may be more as well, you know? 3 OTs, 3 maps. I'm all for it. I got nowhere else to be. Goodness gracious me. Device 30 kills deep right now, watching for the main peak. No one crossing. Wall bang spam from the other AWP. Jay meets a nade. He's holding the right angle, but Dupree jumping, ladder stalling like it's modern warfare. Gets himself between the sandwich. Dupree again aggressing. No flash needed. Dupree just takes the head off. Can he escape? No. Yakinda with a trade. Jame dead to Magisk's AWP. Device not needed yet. He is the safety man in the back in case things get out of hand. Magisk doesn't know that Yakinda's out on top, and all that almost lets him down, but Magisk flicks back up and keeps Astralis in this round.
Sanji and Kicker, the two that were left to try and stop a third overtime, to try and stop what feels inevitable. They've got under a minute on the clock. They've got some time, but that is their only friend here. They've spotted Device and Con. Sanji's gotten out of there with the bomb on his back, rather, looking to go join Kicker at B. Astralis, only one man in the B bomb site. That's it. But the early smoke down ramp means that these rotations should get called. And Kicker burning in the Molotov, put down by Zip. It's left it all onto Sanji. Oh, he's also braving the molly. 30 seconds. That clock that was once looking good is now turning against VP, and Sanji getting wrapped, not ready for it. It's another overtime, a third overtime.
Let's go.
If you've been here for the last few hours, why quit now? A third OT on the horizon after the break. Stick around.
I still want something that can last. You make me feel like I'm okay. We both know that you feel the same. Ooh, baby, I got nothing else to prove. You talking about your best, I don't move. Remember that you always get to choose.
Blood, sweat, and tears poured into this matchup by both teams, and that's just, I mean, the casters as well. So who knows where this one's going? 3 OTs deep, map number 2. Astralis pulled a comeback, and they never want to let go. Neither do VP, man. Maybe they could have just closed it by now, but they just want more and more rounds, and so they've delivered us that. Maybe even a third map on the horizon. Here we go. It's been a while since I've done a triple OT, but it's a welcome change. Back to B for VP.
Oh, look at Device.
Is meeting them there.
Look at Device, braving the
Oh,
Molotov,
almost.
and also getting hurt by it quite a lot. But Glaive has also died in a Molotov.
In
and
Ivy.
Ivy now, dead now. 4 on 4.
And not what they had in mind, but at least it's traded, right? He kills Sanji before he perishes. Device, if he stayed a second longer, he probably had that first kill, but he probably also would have burnt as well. That would have been 2 in-sync trade molly deaths. Astralis will do anything for the frags. They'll sit and fire for it. Ikinda needs to fire right down the line. Dupree waiting below. I mean, he can't peek this with the bomb, right? And at the same time, he can't drop the bomb because Dupree will hear it. It's info. Although I don't think it would surprise Astralis to hear that the bomb is outside of the B site. VP grouping main early, seeing if there is that aggression that Dupree has wielded many around, but this time instead it's Impop and Magisk is covering main from E-Box. Ooh. Ollie's come down, VP clearing every corner they can, lining up those smokes over Ivy, but the bomb is still B. It's been found. Yakinda gets the kill. Zip does die. That looked like his, and now they can run right back. Now that's a fake that will cause Astralis to rotate the wrong way. Dupree hears every step, and now they've got to drop onto him.
Oh, they hear the flash connect, though. They heard the flash, and Kicker mops it up. Magisk is going to die. Oh, he's right behind Brown. Up above him. Magisk up above you. Oh, they're all around him. VP running amok on the A-bomb site. And Magisk didn't know where to look. They were everywhere.
That was so scary, man. If Zip kills Yakinda there, he has the bomb as VP is setting up that fake and trying to drop back into A. That could have gone very, very wrong, but Yakinda, massive kill. Here's how Glaive died at the start of the round in a Molotov of all places. And yeah, like you said, Flash hits Dupree and pops. That's perfect info for Kicker. Also, when you get hit by a grenade in this game, you just stop. You can't move for like a solid second, and that's all the time you need to get that punish peek in from Kicker. One up our VP, but as we know, leads me nothing in a game like this. Astralis trying to trade back around. They've got a B rotate early. Glaive coming to help Zip. Glaive's been all over the map in this game, right? He has been pushing Ivy. He has been helping Dupree in main. He has been first rotate to the B bomb site. And he's had a great recovery while he does it, because it was a really slow start from this guy. He was like 2 and 12 on the T side. But at this point, when you're this deep, when you're 45 rounds in play, everyone's got to be having their moments, a moment at least. And no one's fallen shy of that. Again, the setup that has been all too familiar. I feel like you could start like wallbanging Dupree with the AWP here. It's that consistent that he's in this corner. And he's got the AWP supporting him as well as he looks away from a potential flashbang. He looks away and drops a smoke, but he knows they're there. That flash gives it up.
Everything. Every one of these fights matters so much. Like, no one wants to be the first man down. And Dupree ollied out, but still here.
Oh, it spreads.
Oh, tickling. Yeah, Dupree, it's a little hot. It's a little hot. But there he is in with the first. Device now looking to trade this. They lose Dupree. They see the bomb, though, with that kill. And now they know it's out of main. Device, they're up above you. Oh, up on top of the train. Device is in with the flick. And now going up himself. Oh, sees the man down in Olaf. Drops down, but out through Ivy comes Sanji. Oh, there's another kill for Glaive. Still the 2v1. Just Jane left up for BP. No time to win the round. Maybe time to get the kill, but that's the extent of it for Jane. Zip wins it just by staying alive. And Astralis are on to 22. This slow style that VP has been treating them so well. Well, finally, in this game, we see it come back to haunt them.
Yeah, both teams, I mean, this many rounds deep, both teams have had that at some point, but oof, that's a punish one for VP. Device, man, I don't know how he even gets one in that situation. He falls off the angle when Dupree gets mollied back. Maybe he's scared of an AWP just close speaking him and no support from Dupree, but that leaves Dupree to die, who at least takes one down with him. Device, what a flick to Sanji at least. And 22 apiece. Back to B, Sanji faking A as fast as he can with quick flashes over the top. Zip hears the steps, Molly dropped. Device digging in a smoke.
Look at him,
Oh,
Device is mad! Device is mad! Oh, 2 in the round, Device. Can he get even more? The Deagle. There's another man coming in from behind. Device turns back for him, and oh, the Deagle hungry for even more. Device, a little bit of damage out to the AWP, but Buster bests him in the head-to-head. A 2-on-3. Device sets Astralis up nicely. They're leaving back into Pop Dog. See you later, Astralis. See you at that A bomb site. Catch me outside. How about that? Because they're running in with this bomb, and it's going to get planted over on A. Dupree spots it, calls for the rotations now. Glaive taking the long way round in through Pop Dog. Dupree, they smoke him off. They cut him out of the round, and now it all goes silent for a moment. We're still waiting for Glaive on this pop flank.
Oh, and so are they. They've spotted him. They've dealt with it. Sanji's in a great position. He garnered so much room with his knife out, running towards green. He's now backed out as the smoke means he could be anywhere. And so he wants to try and put distance between himself and Astralis. Dupree's picked up Buster. They never saw Sanji. They have no idea. But a missed shot. Dupree was so low. That could have been the killing blow to keep VP up around. Instead, it's Astralis biting back again in the CT side. And now that we flip halves once more, Astralis with a lead, going into the T side, that could be terrifying for VP.
And this from Device, man. Oh, you hate that you love it. And I mean, now Astralis in the lead right now. Them in that pole position. First time we've really had a taste of it like this. Moving into their T side, looking to get it over the line. The hype train leaving the station, looking to reach its destination, and it's the B site that Astralis are bounding towards right now. Jame with the peak, he might be blind, but he's still good for kills. Down he goes from upper. Man struck from the tally, and Astralis, they run it back. They leave B. They don't want to mess with that AWP. A man down, having just telegraphed the offensive. They reset now, trying to reclaim this man somewhere else.
Oh my goodness, Buster. Full send, full commit, full faith. He's got the shot. Buster gets out alive. There's a second player that you might not be ready for on his retreat, but Device is not on the angle in time. And he's even deeging. He just wants to walk. He knows the timing is good for him. Buster never saw him, so Device has a chance here to get this trade back, but Buster flicks on a dime and finds the kill to keep VP in a 5-on-2.
Will it ever end?
No.
Will a winner ever be found? It's a war of attrition. Who can keep going the longest? Jame. Oh.
He dropped. You couldn't tell.
Dupree. They don't know about him. They don't know that he's down in the site, but now they know. Now they know about Dupree. And James gonna get it. 23-23, all tied up.
Magic.
All tied up, maybe. And I don't want to get ahead of myself.
No, just don't even say anything, Harry. Don't even say anyone's
No,
won.
I won't say
wrong,
anything. Nothing can possibly.
Vertigo's happening, or it's not happening. No one knows.
This is unreal from like both teams, right? For Virtus.pro, you respect the fact that things were looking so good at one point in time. For Astralis, you respect the hell out of the resilience to have grinded this game back to overtimes every single time. I don't even know, man. I don't even know what we're seeing. This is unreal. Okay.
Magic number 25.
This is it, yeah.
2 rounds to find. If we split 1-1, we go again, but why not? James, same situation, same attempt, but denied this time by the Molotov. Everyone B-side for Astralis. This is what they wanted to do in that previous round, right? 5 players headed there as well, but they had to, reroute, regroup after it didn't go to plan. We saw this setup never work out because they pulled it away before Astralis hit B last time, but this is so good. Kicker, he's not ready for the smoke push, but he gets so much damage off. Jame holding up, still in the site. Glaive with the plants. There's a bit of utility. There's these Molotovs left to stop a defuse, but smokes are available for VP on a retake. Sanji, late lurk up pop. He's taking his sweet time, and in that time, Astralis are getting deeper.
Yeah, they need these kills, right? If these kills don't come in and Astralis is favored, then the round slips away. Buster's got the double. And now Astralis are feeling the pressure. Glaive and Zip left to maneuver a 2-on-4. Oh, missed shot. There's Glaive recovering. The flank is in from Sanji, and it hits the perfect timing. Virtus.pro up to map point. 24-23, so either Astralis get the next one and we have another overtime on our hands, or finally Virtus.pro are able to reach the light at the end of the tunnel and go sweetly into that third map.
And they don't go gently into that dark night at all, do they? Harry, you're red in the face right now. I can't blame you. This one never ending. never needs to. Buster, great shots. He realizes that head's poken up, and such a late flank from Sanji that Zip never considered it. He was holding the back, but he took so much time to come up with that pop dog. Quick E-box smoke in. Astralis setting nades towards A early, but doubt to see the commitment with Molotovs available for VP. They keep Astralis out of their sight in more ways than one. Ivy, Orb, Jame with support, but Device picks Buster out of the round. There's the trade, Orb gone, and you don't want to feed Jame any more than you already have. A 4v4 is not the worst case scenario for Astralis. It's not what they wanted, but it's what they got to make do with. Magisk still sees him on the left side, re-smoked, and calling for a ceasefire for the time being. And that was a B stack, but look at the rotate. Back out they go. Yakinda taking main. Kickers solo on the inner site, and Sanji, who was just at the back tracks, has gone towards Pop. VP have gained a lot of ground in this round. And Astralis, are they going to drop Pop or go B with this late Ivy split? Magisk could make it work. He's picked up grenades off the body of Device, and he could certainly set himself up on a flank here. That's presuming they don't just drop Pop into Sanji and split A. That actually does seem like the port of call for Dupree. A lot of attention on this position. Yakinda on a flank. Oh, a big flank as well. If this ends A, Yakinda will be out of position. He thinks he's flanking a B play. He couldn't be further from the truth. He could catch them. They haven't gone down the ladder yet. They're still waiting. And Yakinda's got the round in the palm of his hand.
That's not the bomb.
Dead.
It's not the bomb.
And they have no idea where Zip is or was. Back to the backtracks for Astralis and back to B into 2.
VP, they don't really know what's happening. Astralis don't know where's safe either. They're trying to wrap into this B side. The bomb is coming down ramp. Kicker hits a timing in through CT. Sanji drops the bomb. 10 seconds. It needs to get planted. They have to deal with Sanji. No. And Glave's going to get the kill. Oh, it's so close. He's got the bomb. There's just enough time. Oh, Jane down ramp. Can't deny it in time. And with the turn, Glaive is dropped. Magisk now in the clutch. Yakinda's coming in late. Magisk has a temporary 1v1. Jame is outmaneuvered him. Oh, so you think. Magisk is in with the kill. Yakinda from Connector misses the spray. And now it all comes down to this 1v1. Time ticking away from Yakinda. Trial by fire. He does have a kit. He's sticking it. Magisk, you gotta go. He's on the bomb. And he's stuck it to victory. Virtus.pro, they take us to Vertigo. 3 overtimes later, we run it back again on map number 3.